Hello. I'm not sure if I'm a little bit too bright, but let me fix my self adjust. Okay, so it's a little bit too bright like this. Let me try another light. Um, there we go. Much better. Hello. So I wanted to talk to you guys and tell you a funny story about gang stalking. Um, I remember I told you that I was living in this area before I met my ex, which is around the time that I was being gang stalked. And I told you that I was being gang stalked, but I didn't know. So here's the story. There was this man who was a veteran, right? And I had this girl who I had went to school with. Um, her name was Dorothy. And Dorothy was like, Dorothy's story was crazy. So let me tell you Dorothy's story. Dorothy was like, she was like, to me, she's very beautiful, but she was very insecure of her color because she was like very, 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 very dark skinned. And because she was insecure of her color, like, you know what I mean? She kind of like carried herself a certain way. But when she got older, she met this guy. He was like a Cuban guy, and I saw them like together. They were in a relationship, and everything seemed to be like going good. And all of a sudden, she got pregnant. They were engaged, and I'm like, wow, I'm so happy for her. You know what I mean? That everything's going good. But when the baby came out, that baby came out motherfucking black. And the point is, this bitch cheated on him, okay? Because if the Cuban in white, he was a white ass Cuban, and the girl black as fuck. Mixed kids always look the same. Yeah, I mean, coffee and milk always look the same because that's basically what a motherfucking mixed child is. A mixed child is coffee and cream. It might be a little bit more coffee, it might be a little bit more cream, but coffee and cream always look a certain way. But this motherfucking child was just coffee, and it was like, I was like, when they was in the hospital, the boy was so happy, but the mom in the picture she was looking like, bitch, you need to take a DNA test. Next thing you know, like a few months later, all the pictures deleted and shit. It was a mess. So fast forward, the girl started talking to this guy. She has jungle fever, which I don't understand. If you have jungle fever, bitch, why you ain't cheat on this nigga with a motherfucking white man, bitch? You would have got away with cheating him, bitch. You cheat on him with a black man, and bitch, you got caught. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be out here in an interracial relationship, bitch, cheat with a motherfucking interracial nigga, and don't be cheating with a your same sex, same race, because bitch, when you cheat and the baby don't look a certain way, that nigga automatically like, you know what I mean? If the baby would have been mixed, the man would have never questioned at all. He would have been like, okay, this is my child. But bitch, the child was black. He was like, hold on, you know? So the girl started dating this white guy. He was a military vet. And he looked kind of cute, whatever. He had a nice body. He didn't even look kind of cute. He looked very cute. Like when you talk to him like FaceTime like this, then it was fine. But like on the pictures didn't really do him justice. And they were going out. I saw them going on dates. He would always be in her comments all thirsty. But whatever, I left it alone. Next thing you know, the guy in my inbox, he told me, oh, hey, I know you friends with Dorothy. I just want to see, if we could talk and be friends. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And, I'm an artist. Something that you guys don't know. I draw, I sketch sometimes, whatever. And I paint. And he would comment on my sketchings and stuff like that. Oh, I love that you're an artist. You should do me something, draw me something. You should go out, whatever. I'm like, I said, didn't you go out with my friend? Oh no, we didn't go out. We just was talking. I'm like, bro, she told me that y'all went out. But what I did was I kept trying to call her. I kept trying to call her. Kept trying to call her. And what happened was her phone coincidentally was not working. Coincidentally, right? So because I was calling her to try to get confirmation of what her and the guy got going on, she wasn't answering. So the guy was like, "Well, if she ain't answering, you know what I mean? Just give me a shot." So I'm like, okay. So I spoke to him for like a good week or two, and we were talking. This nigga was talking crazy conspiracy shit. Hillary Clinton's an evil bitch. Donald Trump's the best president. Blah blah blah. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Okay, and then he would say weird stuff like he got a brain tumor and he's gonna die, and like, it's like anytime you ask him certain questions, he would do like this weird theater shit. You be like, hey, can we go on a date? Yeah. All of a sudden, this nigga don't answer his phone for like the whole day, and he call at night. Oh yeah, sorry, I had to go to the hospital. I had to get emergency medicine for my brain. He's some bullshit. And then finally, like the guy was kind of weirding me out. I don't know what it was. like the guy told me, like I was sitting in my little apartment, and the guy told me he was homeless, which is like whatever because the guy was supposedly a contractor, and he was fixing up a house, and while he was remodeling it, he was staying there. The house looked nice, but the guy was very like, like very weird in a way. And I kind of like I didn't trust him. I don't know why. So I kept trying to call the girl because the girl was the only difference between me knowing the truth. And the girl finally picked up the phone. And I said, "Girl, this nigga reached out to me in my inbox. We've been talking to him for like a week or two, but I ain't meet him yet, and I ain't giving no Gucci. But I just want to know what y'all had going on because this nigga keep telling me y'all ain't had shit going on." She like, "Bitch, we did. We we dated, but the problem was the man was crazy. She was like that. She has a daughter. She had the little girl, and he kept saying, "Who you like more? You like mommy or daddy more? Who does that? Who would do something like that? Bitch, we just started going out on a few dates, and you meet my daughter, and you tell some who do you like more, mommy or daddy? Because he was referring to himself as daddy. Thank you. You know, it was kind of like um it was weird. So the girl said she started talking to his family, and the family was saying that he's crazy, that he was lying, that he don't have a brain tumor. He just be saying that shit to get attention and shit like that. And it was just very weird. So when she told me that this nigga was crazy and all this kind of stuff, I kind of like just stopped talking to him because today is when I realized that that was a gang stalking. You see, because every time I tried to kind of like meet the guy, go on a date or something, the nigga all of a sudden want to do some theater. Oh, I'm having a headache because of my brain tumor. Oh, I gotta get some medication. Some weird shit. You know, and here's the tea: the girl Dorothy turned out to be a gang stalker herself because the targeted individuals. The gang stalkers, they are targeted individuals themselves because the girl Dorothy, she owns a security company. She owns a security company. And when I was dating my ex, supposedly he went in his inbox and was trying to talk to him. Now I felt betrayed because number one, I would never do that to her. I didn't go to the guy that she was talking to. The guy came to me. You understand? And although I was talking to him, I never had sex with him. I never went on a date with him. And I made sure to keep calling her. She didn't even answer her phone. But here's the gag: her phone was coincidentally hacked. Don't they do that to all targeted individuals? They hacked her phone the whole time so that I couldn't reach out to her and find out the truth about this nigga who was in the military. And once I was able to find out what the fuck was going on, I immediately fucking blocked his ass. Immediately. You understand what I'm saying? But like just thinking about all the correlations and how they were like gang stalking me, you know what I mean? The whole fucking time. But that's beside the point. I was watching this girl channel. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name. She's a Latin girl, and she was saying that she had like a message that she received, like a prophecy that there's a big disease coming to America, and it's coming only for the gang stalkers. Which I had said that. I've been saying that, but the thing about it, targeted individuals is we have to have one mind, one sound. The Bible say where two are gathered, God is there. You understand? So I had this idea like we need it don't matter two, it don't matter if it's three, as long as we have the same accord. Like we all believe that these people need to pay. You understand what I'm saying? Um, the Bible say all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed to move a mountain. A mustard seed, you understand? And I know y'all got at least a goddamn mustard seed. A mustard seed, fucking small, you know. So when she said that comment, I said I agree, and I second that because the thing is that these people do need to pay. Shit, I was just saying Florida is so fucked up. If you just Google news and here's the thing. So I start talking about my job. All of a sudden, my connection is messed up. You a perp, Queen this out. Queen this out. You a perp. You be perping me. I ain't no motherfucking puss that targeted individual. I'm gonna call your ass out. Queen this out. You a perp. I done watched Targeted Journeys live, and then you was in a comment talking shit of all my business that I never even told nobody. Talk about how they be raping kids and all types of shit. You was talking about me subliminally. Clean this out. I just said the example. I just said the example. I believe that you're a perp. I believe you're a perp because all gang stalkers and people who be perping, they speak subliminal. They never just say shit. They always subliminally talk. I believe you're a perp. If you're not a perp, then you be on the channel, girl. You defend yourself. I'm not a perp. I was on Targeted Journey, but I was just talking about this or da 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 da. I believe you was talking about my situation because I watch a lot of targeted individuals, but it's not a lot of targeted individuals who children are being molested and stuff like that. But when you was on that live, you was very specific about what you're talking about to my situation. Ain't that many coincidences in the world, girl. So I'm like I said, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I believe you're a perp. But God bless you. Godspeed. Anyways, let me see. How am I prepping? I'm not prepping. I get all the same tactics as anyone else. That's just my opinion. Maybe you're not a perp, but in my opinion, when I was watching Targeted Journeys live, the things you was saying, they was perping. I got a honeypot that targeted me and my child. Girl, I can't even look at your face. Ooh. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's, I'm gonna say it because I'm a real person. I don't like to be fake with people. I want to tell other targeted because I'm gonna be honest with you. I be telling other targeted individuals that pertinent now, and I do apologize if you're not. But I think in my opinion, based she was motherfucking talking about how everybody finna get sick shit like that. In the state of Florida, I say you have to. Oh my god. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reach out to Journey, okay? Because I don't really remember everything that was said. I remember that it was about people getting gang stalked, and that they be having gang stalkers rape the children and molest them. And you was talking about very descriptive shit, like they be fucking little boys in the ass. I remember that much. It was very descriptive shit. You understand what I'm saying? And it was you, because I remember the name Queen of the South. There's only one Queen of the South, and I think you stay up north in New York or something, right? Anyways, Queen of the South, girl. My tongue came over it. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's based on how I feel. I don't know if you're a perp, but like I said, when you was talking to Journey, and then you was mentioning how they be raping little boys. I mean, do you even have a son or do you got a daughter? What you got? Because you talking about a little boy getting raped, how they be molesting kids. You want to say molesting kids, fine, but you ain't say molesting. You said they be fucking little boys in the ass, the gang stalkers. And that's one thing I know about gang stalkers, because I always say it publicly on my channel that the gang stalkers always try to make fun of my child for being molested. And then I'm watching Journeys live, and all of a sudden your ass in there talk about a little child getting fucked in the ass by a motherfucking gang stalker and shit. And it was a little boy. It was very specific. It was not like kids in general or little girls. Okay, daughters. But you was talking about a son. You talking about a boy. You see what I'm saying? The mathing girl. You was talking about they be fucking little boys in the ass. That's very descriptive talk for a mom. You understand? Me, when it comes to me, I talk descriptive about my kids because I want the world to kind of like be aware, and unfilter it. But like if I'm talking in regards in general, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, they be molesting kids, they be raping kids and shit like that. But you were like, oh, they be fucking little boys in the ass all the time. And then I had to, and then it was only me, you, and Journey on the live. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no sons, but you're talking about boys getting raped in the ass. And it was only me, you, and Journey. All the info I got looked it up on YouTube Plus. After I found out about myself, it became, I knew the word pedophilia. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. You asked me why. And I guess you asked me why do I feel like you a perp, and I just gave you the reason. That's just my, like I said, it's my opinion. Maybe you're not a perp. I'm not, like I'm, being disrespectful, cussing you out. Or something. I just say, hey, I believe you a perp because I believe when I was you, you didn't say they like to rape children or molest children. You said they like to fuck little boys, and only one on the live with you and Journey. One thing I learned about this targeted program is there's no such thing as coincidence. Program, you want to give people the shadow of a doubt. You really do. But you can't put nothing past nobody. Because at the end of the day, I don't know your ass. All I know is from what I see online, and your videos could be fake for all I know. I don't know. You could be fucking gang stalking somebody and just put the video up and say I'm getting gang stalked. But you don't want to gang stalking people. I don't know what's going on. Friday night, da, 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 da. Okay, but but Queen of the South, I'm not God, girl. You gotta prove yourself to God. Wait, yeah, you gotta prove yourself. You gotta prove yourself to God, not to me. Don't prove yourself to man. You know what I'm saying? My opinion don't matter because I'm just one motherfucker. I could be a crazy woman you don't even know. You don't have to defend yourself to me. You know you telling the truth. That's it. That's right, girl. It definitely is with Donald Trump. It is what it is, girl. Like I said, I ain't God. I ain't your maker. We don't really know each other, so my opinion of you really don't matter. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So the girl was saying that it's gonna be motherfucking diseases in Florida. Not Florida. She said the gang stalkers about to receive their karma. So I believe this girl because that's two. So targeted individuals. We need to think the same thing. So I need you guys to believe. I know it seems kind of weird for me to be asking this, but I mean I could be asking for anything. There's motherfuckers out there asking for donation like fucking Kenny Grand Prix, perping ass. Yeah, but I don't be asking for no donations. What I'm asking is for you to give me your belief. And don't give it to me, give it to God. God is asking for you to believe that this is over. There's no more gang stalking. There's no more gang stalking. Okay? God wants you to believe that the gang stalking is over. The gang stalkers are receiving their karma right now. The reason why gas is high is because God is giving the gang stalkers karma. The reason why there's inflation is because the gang stalkers are receiving their karma. The reason why coronavirus is currently high in the whole entire United States again, and motherfuckers is starting to get sick, and even the vaccines for the children and all that kind of stuff is because God is giving these people their karma. Karma is seems to be a very slow rolling out carpet, but God is working. So as long as you people, all you targeted individuals, believe, you understand? It's the consciousness that matters. We all have one consciousness. We all have to think the same thing. You see these gang stalkers, them bitches all think the same thing. They all think we need to kill these motherfuckers. Yes, yes, yes. The people is damn it, I forget my. Okay, fucking forgot my train of thought. Um, we need to all be on one accord. The gang stalkers always are on one accord. They always like, oh well, we're gonna be, gang stalking the person. We're gonna mob you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna ruin your life. They have one accord. What's that accord? To destroy us. We need to have one accord, and what's our accord? To destroy them. But we ain't gonna be out here mobbing them. We're gonna be out here, doing all this shit. All we need to do is think and believe. So I need you to believe with all your heart, all your might, and all your soul and all your spirit that the gang stalking is over. The FBI, CIA, NSA, they are paying right now. Every person, the people in your family, your friends, everyone who did the false campaign against you, they all are paying. The police who followed you, the firefighters, the ambulance, the perps, everyone is paying as we speak. But you have to believe it because that's how manifestation works. Okay, so I need you all to believe with me. Me by myself, I could manifest easy, but the thing is that We are all one consciousness, and we're all going through the same shit. Motherfuckers, they be always trying to end this shit. They try protesting, they try violence, they try going to the senator who ain't gonna help you. The senators to be the one who allow this shit to happen. The thing is that we need to try something different. The consciousness is the one road that we never gone, and I believe it does work and it will work. So all I'm asking is for you guys to just believe what I asked you to. It's not what I asked you. Do you believe that these gang stalkers should pay for what they did? Yes. Do you believe that what a gang stalker doing is wrong? Yes. Do you believe that punishment on them and their families should start right now? Yes. Now, I just need you to do me one big favor as you watch this video. I need you to say out loud, I agree and I accept the punishment for the gang stalkers. Because that's how the spiritual realm works. Everything has to be accepted. The gang stalkers have already accepted their punishment. But now it's us who has to give it to them. I've been doing my part. But you as a targeted individual, I need you to accept. Yeah, there's a lot of racist people in this program. So I need you guys to accept the terms and conditions that the gang stalkers are going to be receiving punishment. And it's going to start right now. So once you just say out loud, I agree and I accept the terms that the gang stalkers are going to get their karma and their punishment, boom. Your energy, your ether, a little bit of your electromagnetic